The story of the 2026 Citroën 2CV begins with nostalgia and ends with reinvention. For decades, the original 2CV was celebrated as one of the most accessible, quirky, and beloved cars on European roads. It was never about luxury or speed, it was about freedom, simplicity, and mobility for everyone. Bringing back that heritage into a modern electric vehicle is both a challenge and an opportunity, and Citroën has stepped into that challenge with confidence. At first glance, the new 2CV does not try to hide its ancestry. Its silhouette carries the rounded, upright, slightly playful proportions of the original model, with its curved roofline and upright stance. Yet every surface has been updated for 2026, sleeker LED lighting at the front and rear, sharper character lines along the side, and more aerodynamic detailing that whispers of efficiency without sacrificing personality. It still looks approachable and friendly, but no one would confuse it for a museum piece. It is very much a modern city car. Step inside and you are greeted by a cabin that respects the philosophy of minimalism while embracing modern comfort. The dashboard avoids excessive complication. Essential functions are handled with well-placed physical buttons, while a digital display provides the necessary information about speed, range, and navigation. Materials feel durable and modern, a far cry from the barebones austerity of the old 2CV, but still not trying to masquerade as luxury. The seats are upright and comfortable, designed for daily commuting and urban driving rather than long-haul touring. Visibility is excellent thanks to large windows, a high driving position, and thin pillars that give the driver confidence in tight spaces. The rear seats are surprisingly usable given the compact footprint, and the trunk provides just enough space for groceries, bags, or a short weekend getaway. Practicality is key, and Citroën has struck a good balance between nostalgia and functionality. Underneath the charming body lies the defining difference between past and present, an all-electric powertrain. The 2026 2CV is powered by a compact electric motor that delivers smooth, instant torque, making city driving effortless. Acceleration is not blistering, but it is more than adequate for merging into traffic or climbing urban hills. The car feels lively at low speeds, which is exactly where most drivers will spend their time. Its range sits around 250 to 270 kilometers on a single charge, making it an ideal commuter vehicle for city dwellers or suburban drivers who do not need long-distance capability every day. Charging is straightforward. Plug it into a standard home outlet overnight for full range by morning, or use a fast charger to top up quickly on the go. For most owners, charging habits will blend seamlessly into daily life, and the cost savings compared to fuel will be immediately apparent. Driving dynamics emphasize comfort above all. The original 2CV was famous for its ability to glide over rough roads, and while the modern version has far more sophisticated suspension technology, the spirit remains the same. Bumps, potholes, and uneven pavement are handled with composure, giving the driver and passengers a relaxed ride. Steering is light and intuitive, making it easy to park or maneuver through congested streets. Braking integrates regenerative technology, feeding energy back into the battery while providing smooth, predictable stopping power. High-speed stability is adequate, though it is clear that this car is designed for urban mobility and not for aggressive highway driving. In essence, it is honest about what it is and what it is not. Safety and technology are areas where the 2026 2CV leaves its ancestor far behind. Standard equipment includes multiple airbags, stability and traction control, anti-lock braking, and a reinforced body structure built to modern crash test standards. On top of that, driver assistance systems are available, ranging from lane-keeping assistance to adaptive cruise control depending on the trim. Parking sensors and cameras help take the stress out of tight urban spots. All of this ensures that the 2CV is not just a charming throwback but also a vehicle that meets the expectations of today's drivers for peace of mind and protection. One of the most unique selling points of the modern 2CV is its identity. In a world where many electric vehicles share similar design philosophies, smooth, generic hatchback silhouettes, minimalist interiors, and performance figures that sometimes overshadow practicality, the 2CV dares to stand out. It is a car with a smile, a car that radiates character. For buyers tired of blandness, this personality matters. It appeals both to those who remember the original 2CV and to younger drivers who want something distinct from the mainstream. It is not trying to compete with high-end luxury EVs or ultra-long-range vehicles. It is carving out a niche where affordability, charm, and everyday usability intersect. Affordability is another crucial part of the story. Citroën knows that the 2CV name carries a legacy of accessibility. While prices vary by market, the goal has been to make it one of the more attainable electric vehicles available. Combine that with the reduced running costs of an EV, fewer moving parts, less maintenance, cheaper fueling compared to gasoline, and you have a package that makes sense for a wide audience. It is designed for people who want to join the electric future without breaking the bank, and that democratizing spirit echoes the philosophy of the original car. Critically, the 2CV is not perfect, and acknowledging this makes the review balanced. Its range, while fine for everyday use, will not satisfy long-distance travelers who regularly cover hundreds of kilometers in one stretch. Performance enthusiasts will not find thrills behind the wheel. It is calm, predictable, and comfortable, not sporty. Cargo space is sufficient but limited compared to larger crossovers or hatchbacks. And while its retro-inspired design will charm many, it may not appeal to buyers looking for a sleek, futuristic aesthetic. These are not flaws so much as trade-offs, the natural result of designing a car with a clear, specific mission. The mission is clear: provide a fun, practical, affordable, and distinctive electric vehicle for everyday use. And in this, the 2026 Citroën 2CV succeeds. It brings forward the charm and character of its heritage while updating it with the safety, efficiency, and sustainability required in today's world. It is not about excess but about essentials, delivered in a way that makes people smile. Driving it, sitting in it, or even just seeing it parked on the street reminds you that cars can be more than appliances. They can carry stories, memories, and emotions. As we close this review, it is worth remembering what the 2CV once represented: mobility for all, freedom for the many, a symbol of practicality mixed with playfulness. The 2026 revival continues that legacy in an era where the automobile itself is undergoing radical transformation. By combining retro design cues with an electric heart, Citroën has created something rare, an EV that is not just about technology but also about soul. Whether you are drawn to its heritage, its affordability, or its quirky personality, the new 2CV has something unique to offer. It will not be for everyone,